What's up guys, Lifting here. Earthquake is one of the many new skill gems released with Ascendancy. In this video I'll tell you how it works and what you need to be aware of when using this skill gem. The Earthquake attack consists of two effects. The initial splash attack, which deals damage in a circle around your character, and the huge and devastating delayed aftershock it creates. The aftershock does not follow or is centered around you or your character, but instead the area where you made the attack, allowing you to strategically place the damage effect ahead of time. It's important to note that unlike Static Strike, for instance, you can't charge up multiple explosions, or in this case aftershocks, by rapidly attacking. Only after the first attack and the following aftershock is triggered will you be able to create a new one. Because of this, you will want a slow but hard-hitting weapon like the Maroi hammer, for instance, that I'm currently using to scale the damage of the aftershock rather than a fast attacking weapon. For the same reason, support gems such as multi-strike and faster attacks is not something you typically want to use with this skill, again as rapid attacks won't give you additional aftershocks. And this also translates to your skill tree choices, where raw damage takes priority over attack speed. Instead, you will want to use the less duration support gem. With this gem you can reduce the time in between the initial hit and the aftershock effect, thus greatly increasing the rate of how many aftershocks you can create within a certain amount of time. An added benefit of the less duration support gem is that it now, with the Ascendancy expansion, has a more damage multiplier for duration skills, which basically means that it also increases the damage of Earthquake, making it feel like less of a waste to use. I also found that stacking increased area of effect and damage nodes, or using the increased area of effect support gem, greatly increases the clear speed potential of the skill, as it both works for the initial hit but also the aftershock. And since Earthquake already has a pretty big area of effect, using this support gem or using these skill nodes gives it a huge area of effect. It's pretty awesome. And this again can be another good reason to use the Maroi mace, as it also has the implicit area of effect support. That said, you can, if you prefer, use any mace, axe or staff with this skill. Unarmed does not work, unfortunately. I haven't completely decided which support gems I'll be using for my setup, but my current plan is to scale it via elemental damage and go Earthquake, less duration, melee physical damage, physical to lightning, added fire damage and weapon elemental damage. And you can of course add in Fortify, that would be a solid choice as well, but since I'm playing as the champion Ascendancy class and have permanent Fortify uptime, I can do a little differently. As for how the skill feels, it's pretty damn awesome. It feels very gratifying, and before you ask, no, it does not feel clunky to use in any way. It's a simple matter of getting used to the type of playstyle. I also haven't had any issues with Reflect so far, but with better gear and higher levels this may be something to look out for, so yeah, we'll have to be a little careful. I believe the high damage modifiers of the skill and great area of effect makes it hold a lot of potential for late game, and if the Maroi maces remain as cheap as they are right now, the builds utilizing this skill will also become very budget friendly. I'm having a lot of fun with this skill, and it may be a little premature, but I consider it a worthy alternative to the currently popular melee skills such as Ice Crash, Cyclone, Sweep, and so forth. That's what I want to talk to you about, guys. I hope you found it useful. Subscribe for more Path of Exile content. Thank you for watching, and bros, do you even nerd?